Podcast City Network.
It is time to play.
You're listening to ELS. Let's go! Uncut.
No doubt.
Put your drinks up!
Okay. Now we come to the payoff. Let's rock.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to ELS Uncut, the end of 2018 review. That's right. Everett Lee is going to end 2018 with one last podcast by him, except for this Sunday with the Christmas Carnage episode. And I figure ELS Uncut needs to go one last round, ladies and gentlemen, for 2018. I'm not alone tonight. I have none other than my co-host, Mr. Deathmatch Russell Podcast. What's up, David C. Russell?
Well, good evening, Everett.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Nice backdrop you got there, man.
A little festivities for holiday season, a little Christmas, for the Carnage special this weekend. We're going to be doing some fun stuff. Shenanigans as much as we know.
I know.
Is going to happen. I don't know, but that's not Sunday night. Here we are Friday night on ELS Uncut. And,
Yep.
Going to go back in time. To 2018. When do we
back in time to 2018? Dude, we're already in 2018.
No.
What the hell? Oh my god. Really? Really? Jeez.
Damn.
Hey, David.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
We're in 2018.
Fickle.
That's a fickle right there, man. We're still in 2018. It's not 2019 yet. We haven't went back that far in time yet.
No, we didn't hit the button yet. So
we haven't hit the button yet.
40. Going back
That is incorrect.
So tonight we're gonna pretty much,
gentlemen, let's broaden our minds
on a year in review for 2018. I mean, so much stuff has happened this year.
Like, just remember, I was just like your first person to call you up for a podcast. I think,
For what, 2018?
2018, I believe. Or no, it's been.
Well, actually, there's one thing I really would love to do, and I'll play this here in a few moments. It's really good. I put together a montage of best moments of the Everett Lee Show. Not ELS Uncut, but the Everett Lee Show.
Yeah.
I did put a post out there on social media, if you do remember. I did put a post out there talking about thanking everyone for one hell of a year for the Everett Lee Show for 2018. I thanked everybody from episode 100, my guest Hilton Ariel Ruiz for Zombie with the Shotgun. I thanked him. I thanked Robin Nelson. I thanked you,
Todd.
Scott and Todd from Imaginarium, the Super Radio Brothers, Chris Carnage, Cody from Bear Claw. I also thanked my guests I've had on for interviews like JJ McGuire, Stephanie Davis, Chelsea Wolf, and Lexi Belstraya from Bouncy Boxer Media and a Hot Mess in a Wedding Dress. Also, I gave a shout out to Mr. Twinkie Power, Mr. Slim Trimmins. I gave him a shout out. David Stockwell. The list goes on and on and on, and I'm sorry if I didn't mention you, but I did put a post out there.
You did, and I probably said thank you.
Yep. Yeah, there was quite a bit of people that I had to thank.
But that's not all, man. Fans got to realize we're going to be coming together like what, January 26th. We're going to be kicking off podcast city anniversary parties.
1 year anniversary. I'm glad you mentioned that because let me throw a word out here real quick.
Go ahead.
Podcast City Network 1 year anniversary on January 26th from 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. $8 cover at the door at City Limits Tap Room in DeLand, Florida. We'll have live music with the Craig Thomas Project, a little bit of reggae there, man. Food drink specials, prize giveaways, huge announcements, and also you get to see recorded episodes from shows on Podcast City Network, such as the Everett Lee Show, the Super Radio Brothers, Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast, Second Rounds Florida Edition, and much, much more. Coming to you January 26th at City Limits Tap Room. Podcast City Network presents its 1 year anniversary.
Let me say you forgot Felicia Gate podcast.
Felicia Gate.
Jake, what the hell,
Damn!
You mean the Phoenix Gate podcast with Jade Phoenix? Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Phoenix. The Felicia Gate. No, Felicia. No, Felicia.
What are you laughing at?
Wow. It's gonna be a stock bar, full bar, right? It's just gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be great with what we have going on and what we're gonna have on tap and what to drink there at City Limits. This damn microphone thing squeaks too damn much now. Every time I move it.
Hey, I had a question for you. What's the local beer? What's the local one that's pretty from Budweiser?
Budweiser. No, actually there's some pretty good stuff locally here in Florida. Some really good stuff to actually get your taste buds all nice and tingly and everything else and all that shit.
Gonna be a lot of beer. We're gonna be like Stone Cold Steve Austin the whole night. We're gonna have to crash cans somehow. Not get in trouble for it though. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna try not to get too carried away, man. I mean, we don't want to get too carried away because they probably will kick us out. I mean, Jim, the owner, he'll probably have enough after probably the first hour of us. Because we can get rowdy, man. What's that?
It's gonna be an annual thing,
Yeah, it's gonna be something. I mean, every year we're gonna do a network party, of course.
Network.
What?
Network party. I'm still super kick party.
Super kick party.
But anyway,
what is? Let me ask you real quick. What do you think? What's your thought about that, man? What is your thought about that? Since you brought up Super Kick, that the Young Bucks, Cody, Marty, and Hangman are no longer associated with the Bullet Club.
I have no. You know what? That blew my mind. But it's like what happened. It's just like they just split ways.
with the Bullet
But-
Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know what? With the new wave, man, I'm excited, man, because I've had him on my podcast in the past.
Who's that?
Remember that PCO?
Yeah,
is
peace.
is part of the Enterprise, the Villain Enterprise, which
Mhm.
I'm proud of Marty Scroll for picking him up. And that guy's come a long way in his career, and look where he is, man. He's been on GCW for like how long? He's been on like touring with GCW for quite a while. Big shout out to him, and just doing big things. PCO is one of those guys that people don't realize, like, he had his prime time in WWF, way back as the Quebecers, and now he's just like reborn again, and it's just a new level of he could go the distance.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Cody Rhodes, and I don't know. It's weird, man. It's just like we don't have to see that much. Then that will that make us like lose watching people wear T-shirts?
Yeah. I mean, I get it, because if you with what's going on with their contracts and everything, I mean, next year they're pretty much free agents, and so it's open season. I don't know if that'd be the word to use, open season. But with them not being tied down to a promotion, they could go anywhere and do as they please. And Bullet Club is mostly just Ring of Honor and New Japan. And if they're not going to be doing anything with Ring of Honor and New Japan, then why be part of the Bullet Club, right?
But then what's that mean? That they won't do that big show at Madison Square Garden, right?
Yeah, I guess I seen on Twitter someone tweeted out to the Young Bucks and asked them if they were gonna, since they're not gonna be part of ROH and New Japan, are they gonna be part of that show? And they said no, we're not gonna be there, but we want you to go to it. They basically said don't go just because we're not there. Go, please go. Yeah, support. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. Just support wrestling, support Ring of Honor, support New Japan, support these guys.
That was a great pay-per-view. I watched it. Like, I got to.
Tell me about Final Battle. I have not been able to watch that yet. I want to watch it. How was that?
I'll send you something special later tonight. How's that?
Just send me something special. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious about it. How was that?
Wow.
Just what can you tell me about it without spoiling it for me? Because I have not read anything. I stayed away from it.
I watched it. It was you're Jeff Cobb, our buddy, man, dominating the scene like always. That's a good. That caught my eye watching. He's come along. He's come a long way since they. He has.
Yeah,
and,
he definitely has. He's definitely come a long way, and with everything he's done and accomplished so far in Ring of Honor, it's been amazing, and especially with PW when he was in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Yeah, without you so popular, I mean, it's like it's gone. Like he needs to, but no, he's in a good place, and we'll see what happens. I just don't want to give a lot of it away. The ladder match was insane. That was pretty crazy. You'll have to. You'll be like, wow, I haven't seen a good ladder match in quite a while. Ring of Honor. I mean, like if you look back at Ring of Honor ladder matches in the past, like Kevin and El Generico as Sami Zayn, the roots of Ring of Honor. It's like really like wow, blows your mind. Like tables galore, like old-fashioned tables match, like ladders and chairs, and it's just great. It's good to see what they're but now it's good to see like they're still at it. The Briscoe brothers, it's still man up. Come on, they'll never go. They're one of those teams that will still be on the scene, but there's so many other guys on the scene that are just like dominating Ring of Honor. But what did you think of last week, man? Did you get a chance to catch up on TNA? I saw something on Twitch. What about you?
Yeah, what was neat was that that show, the Impact going to
Rockstar Pro, the Rockstar Pro in Ohio.
Yeah. That was great. Impact Wrestling went to Ohio and invaded Ohio basically for Rockstar Pro, Ohio versus everything, and you had Impact wrestlers just
Robin
basically.
Our buddy Robin was there, and did you hear his little interview? Did you hear that interview he did with
Sami Callihan?
Yes.
That was great. That was freaking great, man. He pulled that off so well. I mean, it was awesome how he pulled that off. I did talk to him, and when he told me, I was like, really? You pulled it off like that way? And he said, yeah. I said, that's awesome. So who knows? We may see more of that in 2019 with Robin Nilsson doing stuff like that. What do you think?
Yeah, big time. Time.
All right, let me put you on the spot since you put me on the spot about almost all the time. All right, here we go. In 2019, who would you like to get on Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast that you have not gotten on yet?
So, man, that's going to be like a tough choice. There's a lot of people that's a choice that I really need to like knock on the door of who do I want and who do I need to get.
Yeah. Say I hate interrupting you here, but let me sum it up real good for you. How about, okay, you have a goal for 2019 to nail that one interview that you will look back on, say, at the end of 2019 and say, you know what? That interview is my defining moment of 2019.
Yeah.
What interview would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to have to look at my books of people, and I don't know, man. There's just so many great talent that I want to get. You know that. It's the circuit can just take you so much to the limit, you know, and it's hard.
Yes.
I would like to. One of the guys, really, I would just love to get a hold of is David Starr.
Nice.
That's somebody who I'm going to work on.
David Starr.
David Starr or Joey Janela. Joey's hard to get. Joey's really a hard one to. He's going through some stuff right now too. So.
Yeah. Well, didn't you have him on before?
No, I never had Joey on.
No.
Never had him on. Or Penelope. Yeah.
I thought you did.
I tried asking him, but he kept like ignoring me. Whatever. You know how they are. You just gotta be patient.
You did have him on at one point. No. I'm thinking of someone else that was kind of like a gimmick, just like his.
Yeah. But there's other guys. You wait and see. You know what? 2019. Maybe I'm going to bring somebody out that was a legend. Son, how about a son of a legend?
Okay.
That's something I'm working on too.
Nice.
Son of a legend who's getting inducted in 2019 into the Hall of Fame for WWE.
Ooh.
Do you remember who I was telling you about?
Yes, I do, and that would be amazing if you can nail that right there. That would be neat. That'd be awesome.
Guys that I want, yeah, that's still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
gonna make that happen in 2019.
What about you? Let me throw you on the spot now.
You throw me on the spot. You throw me on the spot. Huh?
Spot.
You throw me on the spot there. Yeah.
Who would you like to your hands on if you can get a good guest?
Who would I like to get for 2019?
Boy.
Oh, man.
There's so many.
All right. Are we talking about the Everett Lee Show or ELS Uncut? Yeah, a couple of...
I don't know. I think probably the Everett Lee Show. Or
the Everett Lee Show.
Yeah, the Everett Lee Show. How about that?
Huh.
Don't move your camera.
Well, it's in this other camera's view, and it's distracting the shit out of me.
You know what? What time is it?
What time is it? What time is it?
All aboard the Midtown Express to hell.
I had to throw that out there. All right, let me check out camera 2 there. Hey, there I am, camera 2. I think
Sexy.
everyone can see that one.
Sexy boy.
There we go. Gotcha. You see, people really don't realize this. I'm running 2 cameras right now. I have one camera that everyone that's viewing can see this. I got the second camera where only David could see. So basically, when I switch scenes over to David, okay, David, the audience can't see me. So only David could see me with his camera. So I could sit here with the audience not looking at me, doing this and saying, "Hey, David." No one can see me doing this. I'm gonna review. Hey, David.
Hey. Hey, Everett.
That's one good thing about that. That's one good thing about that. But yeah, it was in the camera. I guess I was messing with it earlier, so it kind of was in the view a little bit.
2019, there's going to be a logo in the background. I bet you there's going to be a logo on that TV.
Actually, I'll be moving my desk for 2019. This
Really?
right here, yeah, I'm going to be switching it up. Probably next month when you come down here, when you come by, it's going to be set up real neat. So when we do a live stream when you're down here, because I plan on doing at least one show with you live in the studio here, where we don't need camera to camera FaceTime.
And try that green screen effect thing. I'd love to try that out.
Oh God, yeah, fun with green screen, man. That was cool for 2017 with me and Chris Carnage did. That was fucking awesome, man. Just doing that shit right there.
Mess around with that. I'm sure you got. We'll do something.
Yeah, I still have the green screen. I put it up, I think, again at one point, and people were supposed to come over. Carnage was supposed to come over. He couldn't make it. McShaft came over, and then we didn't use it. McShaft. Willie McShaft.
Man.
So, yeah, McShaft. I mean,
Is what it is.
Yeah.
He is.
He is the Willie McShaft.
Willie McShaft.
Willie McShaft. I see we have some people viewing in tonight on twitch.tv Podcast City Network. I want to give you a shout out watching right now. Viewers.
Call in.
Hey, yeah, we got a call-in number. I got a call-in number set up. If anyone wants to give us a shout out tonight, if your name's not Doug. So right here's the number right here. 386-206-1595.
I like how you just said that.
What? He won't see you. All right. It looks like I'm joined by guest.
Oh, you got a guest? Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is Everett.
Yeah.
What an old.
Yeah. Mrs. Lee is in the house.
It is. It is her house. And your house.
Yeah, it is her house. She can
move your crap around anytime she wants to.
All right. I gotta mic her up here. Okay. Mic her up. I gotta mic her up here.
It's like you sound like a security system. All right, we're gonna secure her.
Yeah.
Ready.
All right. Let me get her some headphones here. She has something important to say when she comes on ELS Uncut.
She gonna kill me? No.
Not yet. She can't hear you right now, so you can get away with that.
Murder.
All right. Tell me what else has been going on while I get her set up.
Well, just remember, just a few minutes ago, before this podcast, I actually just did one.
Yeah, tell me about that. Who you had on tonight?
I had actually wrestler Nate Gnarly on from Primetime Wrestling from the Kentucky area, and he's punk rock wrestler, man. He's got a lot going on.
Oh, nice.
He was recommended by me from one of our other friends in the podcast, Drew Silver Jones of The Road Home from Wrestling. And he was telling me about him because he always talks about him and a lot of the other guys, Lord Crew. He's actually getting contracts and stuff. It's pretty awesome. It's like this guy's made a scene.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
No,
Can you hear you?
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
You can't hear her?
Hello?
You should.
Yeah, he hears, but he's just being smart.
He's just being smart. Oh, wow. So, defining moments, man, of 2018. You know?
It is. Time's going.
Yeah. So much good stuff, so much bad, you know. It just, different things happen through 2018.
Oh, I see us.
Huh?
Hello.
What?
I see us on TV.
You see us on TV. What do you think about his backdrop there? He has. What do you
It's
think?
very Christmassy.
It is, ain't it?
Yeah, you gotta hang some lights up tomorrow on Sunday.
Yeah.
Or something.
We don't even have our Christmas tree up.
No,
That's sad.
We don't.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
We've been too busy, man. We've been too busy to actually have
And
a
we
Christmas
don't
tree
have
up.
the same days off, so that sucks. So we can't really get anything done.
Yeah.
No.
I may just have to do it myself.
I mean, the Christmas tree is in the box in the living room, so the Christmas tree is down. It's just putting it together and decorating it. And my friend had an idea, instead of putting ornaments, buy candy canes, put the candy canes on, since there's lights already on there.
Mm-hmm.
Easy way to do it
Yeah.
Easy
for
way.
the year.
We put our decorations on the tree. How's that? Because we're gonna be going away soon, like next week, right? I'm gonna be gone. So it's like, how we hang a sign? How should we go outside and string up lights? No, we have the joy sign going. You know.
Nice.
But hopefully we won't have the tree up until February.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of like did that one year. We kept it up like
For a long time.
yeah, for a long time. We pretty much kept it. We kept the fucking tree up till like fucking
March.
March. We tore it down. We just kept it up, man.
Yeah.
We almost kept it till July. It was like, okay, we'll just keep the tree up and we'll just not take it down. And then finally we had enough of looking at it and said, you know, the tree's coming down. It's time for the fucking tree to come down.
Like my uncle always told me, you know, there's some kind of Christmas in January. I don't think it's called the Three Kings Christmas or something in the middle of January. So he says, if your tree's still up, it's still some kind of Christmas thing. So you don't have to bring it down so much.
I used to do that at camp all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we kept the tree up that year, and we ended up just keeping it up longer than what we were supposed to. Finally, we took the damn tree down, and then realized in 5 more months we got to put the damn thing back up.
But the difference is now we got a toddler that's running around.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the bad thing about this, because I was thinking about this. I said, if I get that fucking tree up, okay, I get all the damn ornaments up there.
That's why I say the candy canes will be the best thing, so nothing breaks.
Okay, and then I have 2 things to worry about. 2 things, okay? I have to get a new tree skirt. I forgot I have to get the one, because when I was wrapping up the one last year, I was wrapping it up. I'm like, why is this thing kind of stiff? And I'm like, the damn dog went over there and marked the Christmas tree. He pissed all over the skirt, man. I had to toss the skirt, so I don't have a skirt now. Okay. 2, I have a 1-year-old who is like Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci from Home Alone. From Home Alone 2, the Sticky Bandits. She grabs onto every damn thing. I can see it. I pictured the scenario in my head a million times. The tree is up. It looks great. It's decorated. It looks nice. Honey, tree. How's the tree look? Does that look beautiful? What your response would be?
I guess so.
I guess so. Okay. I guess so. The tree looks great. I guess so. Okay. Yeah, that is great. It's beautiful. Here comes my 1-year-old. Tearing that shit
And there's
down.
a couple things like when our anniversary, when we got married, we got an ornament. When Callie was first Christmas ornament.
Yeah.
And then I have some ornaments from like when I was a kid that I don't want broken.
No,
Yeah.
you don't never want that stuff broken.
No, you don't want the ornaments broken off the tree.
On
Having a 1-year-old, our daughter would basically just demolish that tree. She'd even probably try to fucking climb it.
Oh yeah, she would.
Every times we've done our decorating our trees, and stepped on one of those ornaments. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't want to step on it, man. If I decorated that damn tree, I spent all that time in it, she'd tear it down within a minute.
Didn't one year you decorate it by yourself? I wasn't home.
Yes, I did. Yeah, you were at work. I was at home.
Yeah.
I decorated a tree by myself.
Beer cans?
Beer cans, yeah. Had a couple beer cans hung up there. They looked like twinkle, twinkle. Yeah.
Well, I just
much.
talked to one of my friends. She said she just put it up yesterday. So.
Okay, I don't feel as bad. I don't feel as bad for not putting up the damn
But
tree
her
yet.
kids are, almost teenagers in their
Right.
20s.
Tomorrow's goal, Everett. Tomorrow's goal, set up your tree.
And you know what we haven't done?
What?
We didn't take Kelly to see Santa, to take a picture with Santa this year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we didn't.
I'm telling you, this is what
We're
happens.
bad parents, man. We're fucking. Our daughter's gonna look back at this. Hey, where's that picture of Santa Claus I had when I was 1?
No, we have the one when she was, how old was she?
Aw.
9 months? 10 months? Oh, well. At least we got the first one. That's what someone told me. I forgot who I was talking to. They're like, at least you got that first one. I guess.
Yeah.
Unless we go to the mall on Christmas Eve and try to get a picture
Oh
with Santa.
God, that'd be like what's his name from fucking Christmas Story,
Oh, Ralphie. Ralphie.
Ralphie, yeah, trying to get up there like a fucking Ralphie, Oh ho ho. Callie gets up there. It's like, what do you want for Christmas, little girl? Mommy, my mommy, where's my mommy? She'll probably go like, pull the fucking beard down. Has anyone ever had a bad experience like seeing Santa at the mall? I'd love to hear that.
I have a picture of myself. I'm gonna have to dig it out, Everett.
You got a bad picture?
I caught my zipper of my jacket in his beard.
You did? No, you gotta tell me about that. How? You gotta fucking tell me about that.
Yeah, I was a young kid at school.
You need to bring your mic a little bit closer. I can't hear one word you're saying.
There you go. How about now?
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, now this was like at my preschool, like my preschool or not preschool. Yeah, preschool. Like growing up, like I didn't know. I was terrified.
You're terrified. Who has not been fucking terrified of Santa Claus as a little kid? You get this old man. You sit on his lap. You tell him what you want for fucking Christmas. Who has not been terrified?
Well, you heard I was telling Everett about this, that the generations below us want the Santa Claus to be non-gender. It could be a woman. It could be a man.
It could be an it.
It. What is it? It.
What?
It. What is it? What is it?
It's just as bad as like, baby, it's cold outside. Like, come on.
Baby, it's cold outside. Santa's neutral.
Have you noticed? Like, where's the snow? Like,
where's the snow?
Where is it? Like, we haven't had it. It's cold, but we haven't had it rain. We've had a lot of rain.
I think if it snowed here, like people would die because people wouldn't know what to do. and like half the people are from the north, from snow.
Yeah, from Jersey. Come on, Florida, Jersey, New York. Come on.
No, but they would still don't know what to do because they've been gone from it for so many years. I mean, I've been like how many years away from Jersey? 2001. So I mean, I don't know how, but I would act.
Yeah.
You don't know how you would act.
No, I don't. I'd probably be out there like it's snowing, but driving. I only did like 2 years of driving in snow before I moved down here, so I don't know how I would be driving.
Now here's a picture I pulled up right here. Everyone's gonna love this. This is the best is yet to come next year. Nice. Thank you, Top. My glasses are fogging up. Sorry, give me a minute. Top of my game now. The best is yet to come next year. Now here's something right here. This picture right here, David. If you pull up on your thing, this I'm gonna screenshot this right here. This is basically what my daughter would be like with Santa this year. That would be my daughter right now with Santa right there.
Well, no, because she's all about mommy.
Oh.
She'll be crying for me.
I see.
That right there. Terrifying kids, man. Of like terrified of Santa.
Maybe for Sunday.
Which one?
The baby.
That one? Oh, check this one out. I got to screenshot this one. My wife just pointed it out. Oh my god. That one right there. That's just fucking great.
That's great.
I know.
All right, I'm gonna get going.
You're gonna get going.
Yes.
Adios.
Adios, amigo.
All right. Well, what else? What do you want to add? Because this is the last one for 2018 of ELS Uncut.
She's gonna go.
She already unplugged. She's done.
I didn't completely. What did you say?
All right. What do you want to say for ELS Uncut? This is the last ELS Uncut for 2018. You have any last words there, Mrs. Lee?
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And there you have it. Thank you for stopping by. Leave a quarter on the toilet before you leave.
You can shove it somewhere else. That's gonna be my last thing.
Well. I love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wife, the one who puts up with my shit, the only woman on this fucking planet that put up with my shit. Alright, she just unplugged. She unplugged me, like, completely. And she left the wire on the ground. Hopefully I don't happen to get up and trip on it. So let me put this microphone back. Position. Alright. That was fun right there.
That was great.
Now, let's, real quick, I want to throw up a...
Movies. Like, you know what? Did you just see? I don't know if you saw the reviews. I've been seeing on Google. Have you been seeing that Home Alone? It's made another one.
No. That's for that right there. That's an ad for Google. For Google Assistant. It's not a new Home Alone movie, David. No, right. Yeah. I'm sorry to burst your bubble there, but okay. Macaulay Culkin is not going to be reprising his role as Kevin McAllister anytime soon, you know? The role that has defined him his whole life. Yeah. You can imagine that? The child stars, you try to break into doing other things, and you have that one role that you will always be known for. Yeah. Ain't that some shit?
Like, he doesn't want to have any part of it. Like, he doesn't care. No. He doesn't care about it. He doesn't want to bring it up at all.
Right.
You, like, notice that on videos and interviews? I've seen that lately. Like, he just doesn't give a shit. All he cares about is Bunny Ear Podcast. Bunny Ear Podcast. I didn't even know what the hell I was about. Maybe we ought to get on that show. Who knows? Just for people.
All he cares about is a podcast. Well, what are we doing right now?
We're making memories.
David.
But you know and I know that you're only half the man that I am. And I have half the brain that you do.
What are we fucking doing right now?
Show live.
We're doing. Hey, David, we're doing a podcast. Oh my God, your brain.
Yeah, like the doctor's office, like the Echo or something. Paging, doctor. We have a podcast.
No, here, I got something for you. The doctor will now see ya.
See ya. Yeah.
You better
Man up.
when you go see the doctor.
Well, what your wife said about that quarter. No.
You know what? She basically just.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
But going back on movies, let's go back on movies.
Yeah, let's talk about some movies in 2018 real quick. I wanna throw out there was a lot of good movies that came out in 2018. Some really good one. This year was some good with some really good movies, that came out.
Halloween came out. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That came out good. Did you get a chance to watch that ever or no?
No, I didn't. I did not get to see that yet.
Wow.
There was a lot of good stuff. Yeah, of course. That was one of them right there for 2018 that came out. And I'm looking at a list right here of so much stuff that came out this year. And damn, so many damn movies came out. And yeah, I could say, Halloween. That right there, I don't know if anyone watched that Halloween with the new one that came out in October of this year with Jamie Lee Curtis. Tell me about it. You've seen it. I didn't get to see it yet.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I want to know. Tell me something about it. This is 2018. Okay, I'm gonna I'll probably buy it on Blu-ray or when it comes. When it comes out, or did it already come out? I haven't paid too much. What?
It's been out. It's out.
Next year, I am coming back better than ever.
Who?
I don't know. Top of my game now. Avengers: Infinity War. Yeah, that was one of them there.
That's what we talked about. Yeah, Infinity Wars But yeah, Halloween was pretty. The movie was the movie. It's something. It's not like the old movie. They're going back to the roots.
Dudes with boobs or chicks with dicks.
What?
Someone just wrote up on the thing. Dudes with boobs or chicks with dicks.
Where?
I don't know. I don't know who this person was. If they're still viewing right now.
Really?
Yeah. Dudes with boobs or chicks with dicks.
What's wrong with that person?
I don't know. That's funny though. Dudes with boobs or chicks with dicks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. You're looking at the wrong show. Then get out of here.
They probably already left. Who
They
knows?
did. Wow. Freak. The freaks come out.
The freaks
Everett.
always come out, man, on Friday night.
They have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Want to watch people make fun of themselves, or they want to watch.
I don't know. I don't know if that was directed towards us or what. It was probably something we were talking about earlier. Dudes with boobs or chicks with dicks.
You got me. Blown away.
Yeah, that's funny though. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So movies are just they have the list is growing, but get your hands on that movie and watch it.
I will. Okay, Halloween. The new Halloween came out, which was neat. That had everyone's attention there. And then we had
Avengers or
Infinity War. Yeah, we had Avengers Infinity War. That was like one of the biggest things, anticipated movies that everyone was waiting for to come out.
Mhm.
Yeah. That.
And any WB movies? I think there were a couple. I'm not sure. I haven't paid attention.
Did you see Avengers Infinity War?
I have not yet.
You haven't.
I'll go watch it. Did you watch it?
You need to watch it. Actually, you're going to be able to watch it on Netflix on Christmas Day because it's coming out on Christmas Day on Netflix.
Hey, Netflix, sponsor us right now. Give us all.
All right, on the Star Wars, we had. Did the last Jedi come out this year? No, it came out last year.
I can't. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Last Jedi came out last year, I believe. The Last Jedi came out last year. Okay, this year we had Solo. We had Solo. What the hell you fucking doing?
I'm not your father.
Luke, I am your father.
You remember the first movie? I love that. The first, Star Wars to this day is the best.
Yeah.
Like the original. I mean, watching
Yes.
Chewbacca to the big fat guy, the big fat guy, big fat guy, the green fat guy, the big fat
Green fat guy. What the hell are you talking about? Green fat guy. What
big-
green fat guy? There's a lot of there's quite a bit of green fat guys running around Star Wars.
fat. I want to say no.
It depends on what planet you're on.
Uranus.
Uranus.
No. I can't think of. He had all the guys playing music in the back. That little band that was playing with
You're
him.
talking about Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
Yes, Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, okay. I don't know if he was in a Solo. A lot of mixed reviews on that for 2018 with Solo, a Star Wars movie. People loved it, and people said it was a piece of garbage. It was trash. People's talked about in 2018 that they mentioned about Solo. I've talked to people that have said, yeah, this was an awesome Star Wars movie. It was good. It was fun and entertaining. I had other people say, this is garbage. What they did with Han is just ridiculous. Where the pacing and the story was just trash. It was shit. So I've heard both sides. So when I hear debate about that, I kind of stay in the middle there. Do I want to watch it or not? Will I watch it? Yes, I will. A lot of people hated Rogue One. I loved it. I loved that story, that little filler story about the plans of the Death Star. I love that. A lot of people didn't like it. I did. I like things that has a world or something that expands on that from different things going on in that universe or in that story. For example, coming out next year, the new Men in Black. People are pissed off because Will Smith's not in it. Because Will Smith's filming schedule, he couldn't commit to it. So they went another direction, and people are pissed off about it. Will Smith's not going to be in it. And some people said, no one's bitching about Tommy Lee Jones not being in it. They're expanding on a world. And it's just, people just shit on it. And Solo, I eventually will see it.
I can't remember when I saw Thorns. Thorn.
Thorn. Wild Thornburgs?
Thor. When Thor came out. I saw the Hercules.
Thor.
Hercules.
Hey,
Hercules.
Hercules.
That was really cool.
They came out this year?
No, that was
We're talking about movies that came out this year, man. Okay, here's another one that came out during the summer. This came out right after Avengers Infinity War. We're talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was good. Did you see that?
No. You know me. I'm not. I didn't see. I make a list.
You didn't see that.
All right, list of movies to watch.
Ant-Man and the Wasp was great. I loved the dynamic with the characters. Paul Rudd is fantastic.
That's on my list. My list of movies for this week to watch while I'm on my trip. How's that? When I'm going to the car, put the headphones on. I'll watch that in the back seat as I'm on my way to Rhode Island.
You can't also forget about Deadpool 2. That was another good hit people loved. Deadpool 2.
Mm-hmm.
That was another good one. And then we have another one here I'm looking at. We have First Man. First Man. First Man is about... It's about Neil Armstrong and him going to the moon. His first walk on the moon. Yeah, that's what that's about.
I like doing? When I'm in, I don't know if you've been down. You ever gone to Kissimmee? Have you ever gone to that Nassau?
The what?
Have you ever gone to the Nassau Center, or the museum over there?
No, I haven't. I have not been there yet.
That's pretty cool to do.
Yeah.
Watch like all the old, all the old spaceships, and it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool to see, artifacts and stuff. Pretty rad.
Yeah. Then we have the Mission Impossible. We talked about that a few times too. Remember on podcast earlier this year?
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
That was. Remember that?
Yeah. Mission Impossible. That I still haven't seen that one yet. I love the franchise. Franchise is fantastic. With Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise still going strong. That's something right there that was great for 2018. Mission Impossible.
What about Mission Everett Lee? That coming to a theater near you?
Jumping off content, man. Stick on the subject. Stay on the subject there. Oh, we can't forget about Black Panther. Can't forget about that. Yeah, Black Panther. That was a big hit this year in 2018. Black Panther was. And then, of course, another Marvel comic book movie we can't forget about, Venom.
Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had a lot of deaths too, man. Speaking of like Venom, man, we just had like a Marvel Stan
Lee.
Right?
We lost Stan Lee this year. Yeah. Yes. We lost Stan Lee. We did.
I wish I don't maybe I'm mad I don't know. I could have seen him at a convention and I just never knew it. I've gone to like horror conventions and I don't know, maybe a lot of my friends probably have seen him, I'm sure. A lot of your friends too.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people that passed away.
I know.
In 2018. The latest is Penny Marshall. She passed away not too long ago. I didn't even know she passed away. Oh, damn. I'm going to screenshot this here. This is off Variety.com. Those viewing right now on the live stream, please bear with me if any of the fucking pop-ups pop up on this page here. All right, let me start with the beginning here, the latest here. We've Penny Marshall. She was in Laverne and Shirley, and yeah, she went on to direct Big and A League of Their Own, and she died 75 on the 17th. Then, I didn't know this, we had Sandra Locke. She was a Best Supporting Actress and Oscar nominee. She ended up dying on November 3rd at 74 due to breast and bone cancer. She was with Clint Eastwood, if I remember. She was with Clint Eastwood in the Clint Eastwood movies with Any Which Way You Can, Any Which Way You Lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Ken Berry. He was a musical talent TV actor from the 60s, 70s. Mama's Family, Mayberry.
Mama's Family. You remember that TV show?
Yeah.
That was a great series.
Yeah, he was on there. He passed away this year.
That was great.
Steven Hildenberg, the creator of the Nickelodeon cartoon SpongeBob SquarePants, died. He passed away.
Oh, Julie.
He was 57, man. He had ALS. You know,
Yeah.
that's a shame, man. That's a shame.
The voices of our Sponge.
Then
Man.
Bernardo Bertolucci.
You know
He
what?
was in the last. He was in The Last Emperor. He won 9 Oscars, and who influenced a generation of filmmakers and other groundbreakers such as the.
He's probably in his grave right now saying, "Hey, SpongeBob! Hey, Squidward! Hey, Squidward!"
You're crazy.
I know.
Ricky Jay, a master magician. Ricky Jay.
Who?
Ricky Jay. Never heard of Ricky Jay. He was in films such as Boogie Nights, Deadwood, House of Games, The X-Files.
Nope, nobody we know.
Nicholas Rogue. He directed films such as The Man Who Fell to Earth, starring David Bowie, and the horror pick Don't Look Now. Wow. William Goldman. He won Oscars for his original screenplay for Butch Cassidy Sundance Kid and his adaptation of All the President's Men. Wow. Damn, I didn't even know he died this year. Wow. Stan Lee, like you said, you know, comic icon creator right there. Stan Lee, he passed away.
Mm-hmm. Rest his soul, man.
Yeah.
Good guy. Great guy to the business.
All I'm going to say is next year, when Avengers Endgame comes out, we know we're going to get a Stan Lee cameo, and people are going to tear up over it, or they're going to laugh, depending on what kind of cameo he does. But it's a shame, man. We lost, you know, he was 95. Wow. 95. And then Scott Wilson from The Walking Dead. He was a actor veteran from, you know, he was on the show from 2011, 2014. He had cancer. He died after his battle with cancer. He was 76. And then we got Marty Balin. He was co-founder of Jefferson Airplane and a member of his late incarnation Jefferson Starship. Wow. He passed away.
That was the song, right? That guy.
Do you want somebody to love? Oh, you need somebody to love. Won't you find somebody to love? Dun.
Yeah.
My favorite starship, or not starship, Jefferson Airplane is White Rabbit.
White Rabbit.
Yep. No.
I don't remember.
Will you do what the doorman said?
Oh.
Dun 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 dun. Alice. Or
you know what? I
one
like the version.
pill
I like
to make you tall. One pill to make you small. Dun, 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 dun. That's my favorite, like, classic rock song there. It's fucking great.
Jim Carrey? You remember when Jim Carrey did the Jefferson Starship?
You want somebody to love? Yeah, for the cable guy. Yeah, that was great. That was fucking great.
Yep.
I remember that.
Love that movie. That's a classic. Like, you know, you just look some stupid thing to watch. Like
Gary Colts, Star Wars producer, he died battling cancer on the 23rd September. He was 78.
Rough.
Bill Daly, he co-starred on I Dream of Jeannie and the Bob Newhart Show. He's pictured over there on the left, right there.
I Dream of Jeannie? Is that the... Wait, didn't we know somebody that was...
Chelsea Wolfe. Her fourth cousin was Agnes Moorehead, who played the mother. Yeah, I had her on a few weeks ago talking about that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then Mac Miller, rapper, who's found dead on September 7th from apparently overdose. He was 26. God, when I hear about a musician dying or passing away in their late 20s, it just throws me back to the day, the night, and the time when it was announced on the radio when Kurt Cobain passed, when they found him dead.
Yeah.
Damn, it hurts me, man. Like with a musician that just passes away, and with drugs and stuff. It's just that rock and roll lifestyle. It's just right there. You can get your hands on anything. Anything is at your fingertips.
That's like what I meant.
It depends.
That's like you're talking about, like Kurt Cobain, and like I just like the lead singer from Stone Temple Pilots. Like,
Scott Weiland.
I remember going to the concert like just before he died. Like, holy shit, this guy died. And
I know. Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. Burt Reynolds. Remember we did an episode with Burt Reynolds?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I uploaded it from here to YouTube, and YouTube yanked it. They flagged me for it. Yeah. Because I was doing a tribute to Burt Reynolds, and they fucking YouTube, being a bitch, pulled it.
What are you going to do?
I know. They pull anything. I don't get, people could put stuff up on YouTube with them like a reaction watching something, but if someone else does it, with a reaction, yank that shit. Yank it. It's like, fuck you, YouTube.
You know what? You got some sort of clip you want to play? I know you got something you want to play with us.
Well, here in a minute, we're
take a break. Want to take 5?
We're looking at people here real quick. Got Neil Simon, who passed away. He was on The Odd Couple. Got Robin Lynch. Lifestyles and the Rich and the Famous. Welcome to Lifestyles and the Rich and Famous. Today we're going to look at this fast Corvette car that can run 129 miles per hour with a horsepower of 450. Yep.
Famous. We're live in the house of Everett Lee. The fine furniture he has.
Aretha Franklin. There's another one who passed away this year, man. The Queen of Soul.
I got soul. Oh.
Yep. R-S-B-B-B. Oh, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just
you know what?
Bit.
Actually, Mystic Pizza.
Song.
Speaking like movie songs like Mystic Pizza, that was when like Aretha, they were part of that music. I think she was actually in the movie. I can't remember, maybe not, but the song was in the movie. I'll be at that present location of Mystic Pizza this coming week. I can't wait.
Oh, there's that fashion designer who killed herself, Kate Spade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 55. She don't look 55 in this picture. All right. Yeah, so many people just died passed away this year. Yeah, I'm going through looking here. No way. The Klingon? No way. Oh, he was 33. I remember him on Star Trek Next Generation. Wow. No way. That's crazy. Jerry Van Dyke. One of the Mouseketeers from the Mickey Mouse Club. Damn, so many people died. Keith Jackson died, So many people. Cranberries. There we go. Dolores? Yeah, she died too, man. Damn. I forgot about her passing away this year. And then, Bradford Dillman. A Teletubby passed away. Marquis Smith. Mark Sailing, the Glee star, he was found dead. Remember that? Reg E. Carthen, House of Cards, and the wife, he died from cancer.
Was that got a message on your Facebook?
Yeah, it popped up, man. Yeah. You see, I got notifications that pop up on my desktop all the time and stuff. I have it set. So
I think I saw one of our friends there, Heather.
Heather, yeah. Heather Owens, hardcore Heather Owens. Shout out to her if she's viewing.
Shout out to her.
Yep. So many of these people died, man, this year.
Crazy.
Jeez, I didn't realize how many people passed away. And
Like
a lot of
wrestler.
people you don't even hear about that passed away. It's just mentioned.
And then you move on to the wrestlers who died. It's like, wow.
Oh, no way. The drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket passed away?
No.
Yeah, he did. R. Lee Emery. Oh, no way. 74. He had, what do you call it? Ammonia.
Mm.
Damn. What's your name, scumbag? No, do you suck dick? Bullshit, I bet you could suck a ball through a garden hose. What's your name? What do we got here? A fucking comedian. You're so... It's like, I like you. You can come over and fuck my sister. You don't even give a person the goddamn courtesy for a fucking reach around.
That's the guy who played in Leatherface.
Yeah. On Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, the remakes. Yeah.
Wow.
He was fucking great, man. He was fucking great. Yeah. Oh, no way. Harry Anderson, who starred in, who played Judge Harry Stone in Night Court, he died.
Oh man,
Yeah, you see, I didn't even hear about this stuff, man. You know?
You just don't pick up the paper in the news, you know?
Yeah, Vern Troyard passed away, too. Mini-Me.
Total baby.
I know. He passed away. Scott Hutchinson. He passed away. Of the Frightened Rabbit.
Yeah, speaking of Vern,
Margot Kidder, who played Lois Lane in the original Superman. She died. 69. Damn,
all these good people.
I know. That is pretty much it right there for the screen
How about a little
slideshow. Oh man, that was damn, man. I can't believe how many people we lost this year. So many.
Don't go through wrestling. So many too.
What's
so
that?
There's probably a lot of wrestlers that died too. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, we lost Dynamite Kid this year. I believe Blackjack Mulligan, or that must have been last year. I'm gonna have to pull that up too and stuff though. But we're gonna take a quick intermission, and when we come back, we're gonna talk more about what's going on in 2018. So
we'll talk about how's that. We'll talk more about who died in wrestling.
Yeah, we'll pull up a list of wrestlers that we lost this year, and then we'll move on to talking more. And we're going to also play that Everett Lee show, Best of 2018. So we shall return, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be right back.
listening to ELS Uncut.
All right. I am back. I don't know about my co-host, but until he comes back, I want to give a quick mention to our sponsors on podcasting.net. Head over to podcasting.net for the latest podcasts such as the Everett Lee Show, ELS Uncut, Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast, Wrestle Popcast with Robin Nelson, Imaginarium with Scott and Todd, and Chris Carnage Show, and much, much more on podcastcity.net. You can follow Podcast City Network on Facebook, Podcast City Network, and on Twitter at Podcast City Net. City Limits Taproom in DeLand, Florida, home of Draft Day, brought to you by Podcast City Network. Head over to City Limits Taproom in DeLand, Florida for a wide selection of brew on tap, food menu. The grilled cheese is excellent, and much, much more with it. Stage out back for live events and so much more. Indoor and outdoor sporting and a lot there at City Limits Taproom in DeLand, Florida. If you're in Daytona Beach, head over to Atlantic Sound Records. If you're looking for that vinyl, CD, or cassette that you may have lost, they may have it. So hit them up on Facebook, Atlantic Sound Records. And Sport Sanity Customs. A shout out to Sport Sanity Customs. Head over to sportsanitycustoms.com and pick up a Podcast City Network t-shirt. And they can also make custom apparel for your needs. So head over to sportsanitycustoms.com and for more apparel and much, much more. And, of course, Kentucky Zone Wrestling. Head over to their Facebook page. Check out the latest promos from the talent and the roster of Kentucky Zone Wrestling. Shout out to Hurricane JJ McGuire, owner and manager of Kentucky Zone Wrestling. And this is all brought to you by Podcast City Network. Over on podcastcity.net sponsor tab, you can check out more right there. Well, I don't know if my co-host is back. I lost my glasses, so it looks like as soon as I find them, I can put them back on.
Oh, hello?
He's back. He is back, baby. David Russell is back. Where'd you go, man?
I went outside, took a little smoke. took a little smoke, took a little pee.
Yeah. 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 So
ran a couple circles around the yard, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely did. You ran around a couple circles and stuff.
Looking for, but we didn't have any left.
What's that?
I was looking for a Twinkie in there. We didn't have any left.
No Twinkies. You ate them last week, man, when we had we had Slim Trimmins on, man.
That was great. That guy, what'd you think of that guy?
I love him, man. I do. I love him. Every time he comes on and all the stuff that he does, it's fantastic. It is.
I wasn't expecting his trainer to be there.
Yeah, his trainer, man. That was just fucking great. All right, let's look at some wrestlers that that
died.
Yeah. Let's see, died in 2018. Wrestlers who died, who passed away, who we lost in 2018. All right.
Davey Boy Smith,
Dynamite Kid. That's one of them right there. That's one of them.
Man.
Here, off of WrestlerDeaths.com. I didn't even know they had a website here. Yeah, they have a website, man. They do. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this right here. This is all the wrestlers that we lost this year. Right here. We lost Bruno Sammartino. We lost Jim the Anvil Neidhart. We lost Brickhouse Brown. Brian Christopher Lawler. Big Bully Busick. We lost. Damn. We lost Nakia Volok. We lost him. We lost Vader. Paul Jones.
Nikolai
Volkov. Yeah. We lost him. Damn. That's
What?
crazy. Who we lost.
Wow. Look at that. They have like a whole wall. That's insane.
Yeah. It's a whole thing, man. Dynamite Kid. That's one that we lost this year too. Yeah. So many, man. Whew. Wow. That's insane. That's insane, man. Of who we lost this year for wrestlers.
Vader.
Yeah, Vader.
Rock and Rebel, one of the locals from Jersey Shore, man. Like Jersey, Philly area, you know?
Oh, CCW. Remember? We gave a shout out. You know who I'm talking about? Damn.
Nate Hatred.
Nate Hatred. Yes, you can't forget about him. Yes.
Man. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Man, I miss seeing that guy in the wrestling. Great seeing him in action, getting all bloody and just fucking going nuts, man.
Yeah.
But he's great on the outside. You know, I did like a Facebook Live at a show. I got the privilege to do a match, follow him around during the show. It was great. It's on Facebook somewhere. I'll take that out for you.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the night they were playing right behind my house. They were playing at the baseball field when big rock fest was going on. They had Alice in Chains was playing. That's the first time I saw Alice in Chains with my old man.
That's awesome.
In the pouring rain.
In the pouring rain.
It was worth it.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, seeing a band like that, of course it would be. It definitely would be. Now, talking about moments in wrestling. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about who died in 2018 in wrestling. Yeah, we lost quite a bit. Yeah. Let me put this in here. There we go. Wrestling moments in 2018. And the first thing that pops up is WWE.
WWE.
Here we go.
See what they're doing with WWE right now, but
The top10.com has a thing up for shocking moments in 2018 for wrestling. Number 1, Bruno Sammartino. He passed away. Number 2, Undertaker defeated John Cena at WrestleMania.
sorry.
John Cena sucks. Big Cass returns, and then he gets fired.
Yeah. Well, that was the.
Bobby Lashley returning to WWE. Vader passes away. Charlotte defeated Asuka at WrestleMania. Jimmy Valance passed away. Dr. Shelby returns. Jeff Hardy defeated Jinder Mahal for the U.S. Championship on Raw. Jeff Hardy returned to SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura turned heel. Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt form a tag team. And then Big Cass gets released from WWE. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Enzo Amore gets booted, kicked out of.
Got kicked out of Survivor Series. Who cannot forget about that, man?
Got fired.
Oh, September of this year, All In. Can't forget about that.
Man, that was like a smoky. That like that was like an event of the year that
Yes.
made lots of caught people's eyes from all spectrums.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
my God, you had top.
Can't.
You had Joey Janela. You had Penelope Ford in there. You had Chase. Yeah, well, actually, you have Chase. Yeah. You had
Chase Owens.
Chase Owens.
Yeah.
You had so many guys that were just on the scene to be there in person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to rep in front of like millions and millions of fans, plus the convention to top it off. You know, like that was like that's like WrestleMania. That's like WrestleMania this year, like April, man, 2019. My neck of the woods. I'm hoping I can go to some of those shows. I'm gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
Try because now I got a new schedule, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
You got to do schedule.
Yeah, I'm getting transferred over.
So you'll be working on the weekends now.
No, I'm just gonna be switched department. No more roads.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant there.
Truck. I'll be on a garbage truck, man.
You'll be on a garbage truck. Yeah.
It's a good change. I don't care.
All in. I want to elaborate more on that. All in. Robin Nelson from Wrestle Podcast on Podcasting Network. You check out his show on there. He was in All In. He was at Starcast. And a lot of the interviews that you've seen and heard this year from Robin Nelson from Wrestle Podcast all came from the fact that he was a Starcast and the connections and stuff that he met. And then, of course, he went to the, you can't forget about the NWA, what is it, 25th anniversary, 20th anniversary. There he made connections and more connections right there. He got out there in 2018, I have to say. Yeah. I'd have to say this year for Podcasting Network in 2018, a lot of the shows that started out at the beginning of the year, that when me and Chris Carnage started Podcasting Network beginning of 2018 and we launched it, we only had 5 shows. And now the content that's on here, on the network, is just fantastic, and everyone has stepped it up and they had really good moments. I'd have to say a moment, if you look at moments for Podcasting Network in 2018, the guests that Robin Nelson's brought in, the events that Second Rounds New York and Florida edition went to, those guys is basically anything with comic conventions and stuff, those guys went to. They definitely went to.
Can I mention one thing? Me and you were part of one of my podcasts. We did a live feed from New Jersey, the Jersey Shore. You actually were in attendance with me at JPCW.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I definitely remember that. You know what? Since you brought that up here, I have Facebook. I have Facebook pulled up right here, and where is Mr. David C. Russell at? Oh, here we go. Let me pull this up right here. Let me mute this right here. Okay. All right. Let me get to it right here. Okay. Right here. Yeah, I gotta play this since you brought it up. Here we go, guys. Here we go. No, this is not Deathmatch Russell. This is Everett Lee from Podcast City Network. Right now, David C. Russell of Deathmatch Russell Podcast is at JPCW, Jersey Premier Championship Wrestling. Right now, he is live there. If you've seen the post, ladies and gentlemen, he is live right now. We're about to go live via Facebook Live video with Mr. Deathmatch Russell. David, you there, man? What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Everett? What's going on tonight?
No. Pretty good. What's been going on, man? Where you at tonight?
Right here in the Township, New Jersey. I got JPCW, and here's the one and only professional violent in the house.
That was fun, man. What's up?
Thank you.
Nice.
Local fans too.
Look at you, going around talking, meet and greeting with fans and everything. Nice.
That was fun.
That was.
They're having fun, and it's a crazy night. I saw two matches.
Yeah, look at you there, running around, talking, meeting people. My favorite part here, let me fast forward this right here. Let's see. Where is it right here? So how's the excitement been so far? Here it is.
I tried to grab my podcast, Jeffrey Bravo, the one and only.
Nice.
What do you have to say about tonight, man? We got a big crowd tonight. They're all out here to see me, Jeff Bravo. We're out here to do my thing. Unfortunately, we're in Bricktown tonight, but that's okay. We're just in town over, so you know.
This was just so great, man.
Awesome, man.
It was.
Good luck tonight.
Let me get it right here. This is where it got really loud. Right. What matches have you seen so far, David? This got really loud right here. Here it is. He walked right over to the band while they're playing, doing a live podcast. Look at the drummer. Can't hear shit, man.
This sounds like a horrible
That was great, man. That was great. You had a lot of views on that, believe it or not, man. That was so great.
That's what I'm going to try to get 2019 to bring out some live feeds and
doing more stuff like that, man.
I be my thing. 2019 more content for me.
Yeah, that was great. I love that. I definitely love that.
I forgot about that.
I know.
I'm like holding the iPad, just like, okay.
Yeah, no, you're just going around and stuff. I loved it when you walked up there and you're to the drummer, and you're sitting there with the guitar player. He's like, there's David.
Yeah.
He's just jamming on.
Able. I had a bunch of just going walking around, you know?
Just fucking great, man. Oh, dude, that was so great. That was great. That was so great. Oh, man. Live events and everything and stuff with wrestling, and a lot of good stuff happened and stuff, which is great.
2019, I'm going to be back in the game of wrestling, going to shows again. I just a little break. I just need a little break for a while, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Gonna be back in the game of wrestling. Catch up on CZW. I missed Cage of Death. That was a hell. Man, shout out to Mance Warner for winning the world for the title. Winning the title. You know.
Yeah, 2018 was a great year. It definitely was, with a lot of things happening in wrestling and movies, like we talked about. We lost a lot of celebrities. We lost wrestlers. TV. I didn't really keep up too much with TV this year. I don't really watch TV. Honestly, I don't.
I don't watch it. I know. It's like
about the only thing I do watch, I need to get caught up on, because I've been so busy with planning the 1 year anniversary for Podcasting Network. Me and Chris Carnage doing shows, putting content out like the Everett Lee Show and ELS Uncut. The one thing that I need to get caught up on is my shows that I have DVR right now, just sitting there, which is Arrow and The Flash, the CW superhero shows. I have not been caught up with them in weeks. I haven't.
It's like me. I watch Seinfeld all the time. Like, you know, you would watch Seinfeld. I love watching Jerry. I haven't watched that in like, how long?
I still do. Whenever that shit comes up on fucking TBS, I think it is, I'll watch it. I will, because it's something. Big Bang Theory. I've seen so many episodes of Big Bang Theory. I'll watch that when it pops up on TBS.
Friends comes on. Or
Friends.
So,
Friends is probably on right now, as a speak on Nick at Night.
Yeah.
Speaking of Friends, did you hear that Netflix, what they decided to pay to keep Friends on Netflix because people's watching it? They paid about millions, man, almost millions. It was an article I seen not too long ago. I thought it was bullshit, but after looking into it, if I could pull it up here real quick. Yeah. You watch Netflix, don't you?
Sometimes, yeah. I don't even have an account. I gotta buy one. I'm just thinking about it. Maybe I'll get that for Christmas.
Yeah, they paid $100 million throughout next year to keep Friends on Netflix. And this article right here is coming from the New York Times here. Netflix will keep Friends throughout next year in a $100 million agreement. The company paid around $100 million to continue licensing the program from its owner, Warner Media. According to two people with direct knowledge of the matter who spoke on the condition, anonymously because they were not authorized to discuss details of the deal. That's a significant jump from around $30 million a year that Netflix had paid previously to stream the show, but the new amount reflects the thirst for content in the streaming age. Online viewing is the future of entertainment industries, biggest players, including Warner Media's partners AT&T, Walt Disney, Comcast, NBC Universal, Viacom, CBS, and Discovery. So, yeah, pretty damn big.
Now, wow, time for that clip. Kill it. Call it a day.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. It's like, where'd you go, man? You fucking left me. Yeah. Right now, I am going to play this right here. It will be uploaded on the Everett Lee Show Facebook page. It will be uploaded on there where you can watch anytime in the video section on Everett Lee Show, the Everett Lee Show on Facebook. You can check it out right there. But right now on ELS Uncut, you get a preview, a clip of it right here, which actually you get to see this thing. So let me pull this up here. And this right here, I want to thank everyone involved making the Everett Lee Show one of the best for 2018. And this...
Don't forget our favorite moment. Oh, our favorite moment, Eric Bischoff, shout out.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the entertainment.
Podcast City Network.
I'm trying to do an intro here. Hey, guess what? I'm trying to do a show, and I get interrupted like this. You know what I mean? What?
What the way to start off 2018? Harassing your assistant. Yeah. He's harassing me. You see this? My God. Such hostile work environment.
Hostile. This is how we're going to start things off, man. This is basically how we're going to start things off. I mean, come on, man. We're going to have a lot of good shows on the Podcast City Network. I love this, man. We got Chris Carnage with his show. We got your show, Forking Around with Cody. Yep. We got the Grimlock Show with Derek. We got my show, Everett Lee Show. We got the Imaginarium, Super Radio Brothers, ELS Uncut, Films and Classic. We got so much content. My head's going to explode talking about it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, well, right. If it does explode, then let me have your face so I can pretend I'm you. Give me like on that Game of Thrones show, you know, where they took like their faces and like became the person. Like, ELS's head just exploded here on air. Wait, hold on a second. Here we go. Put his face on. It's like, okay, hi everybody. I'm Everett Lee here in the Everett Lee Show. Sorry about my head exploding there for a minute. I could do that.
This is a force to be reckoned with.
Like, let me have your face.
All right, let me move.
Chris, what's the Shaft doing? Oh, he's collecting faces to be an assassin now, like Game of Thrones. The co-host with no face. the League of Extraordinary Faces.
Guys, you see what I gotta put up with right next to me? At least he's arm's length. Like that.
Oh, that was cool. The way like did like the camera. He's reaching through the cameras. If you notice, like your hand goes from like smaller to like a bigger hand over here. Like, watch, do it again. Like it's like, oh, it's a bigger hand.
That's my pimp hand, woman.
Keep that pimp hand strong, baby. Don't make your head explode. Could you imagine that? It's like, hey, I need to write this down in my will. If my face explodes, make sure he doesn't get my face. Yelling to his wife, hey, Amanda, if my head explodes here, just make sure Cody doesn't grab my face. He's trying to become me. Yeah, take my credit card.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm about to die over here, guys.
See that? Oh, man.
All right, let me get to the next segment.
Be like Altered Carbon. Make sure you put your soul in another microchip just in case. You'll wake it up by accident. We'll have like 2 Everett Lees walking around here. It's like, I'm Everett Lee. This is my clone, Everett Lee.
Well, just to say, that's double stacking.
Whoa! Woo!
Oh, my God. I have to play this.
Real.
Oh my God! What the f*** is that?
Oh, man. Tower of Doom. Isn't that what they call it? The Tower of Doom?
Robin Nilsson from Russell Podcast and David C. Russell from Deathmatch Russell Podcast is joining me tonight here on the podcast. And right now, we have on the phone, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome none other than indie wrestler, dirtologist, Dirtbag Dan. What's up?
Oh, is this my time to talk? First off, let me tell you, it's not just the dirtologist, it's the godfather of filth, the sultan of slime, the guru of grime, the duke of dust. The dirtologist, Dirtbag Dan. Man, that's a mouthful.
Hey, fans.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
How you doing there, Mr. Carnage?
Oh, just hanging in there enjoying Cinco de Mayo. Getting them down while I can.
Oh, you said Cinco de Mayo?
Trinco de Mayo?
Cinco de Mayo.
See.
That's right. Well, guess what? How about this? Let's play a little bit of this.
Uno mas. Uno mas. Uno mas.
Alista Viva. Wait, no, that's not wrong holiday. Where are the poison? Where's poison? Where they at? Where the hell are they at?
So you called out the poison. I heard you. I know we heard. We were listening for it. Now we are fucking here. But when they ask the higher up, who is the one that sent us?
Well, I'm going to ask the higher power. Is the higher power with you?
Permanently? Is the higher power? Well, let me check.
Let me check my dark powers. Ashley, you are more in tune with the powers of hell itself. You're the bruja.
Yes, I think the
Yes!
the higher
Yes!
power is here.
Yes!
It's not the bottle of gin.
Nor my bourbon.
Well, higher power. I'm going to call out the higher power. I want to find out who this higher power is. Show yourself, higher
What you
power.
ask for, my friend.
When higher power appears?
It's me! It's me, Austin!
Cheers to that!
Cheers to the higher power!
Check out the second shout out that he did, man. For you. Check it out. Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it.
David C. Russell.
It's John Cena!
Jersey Shore.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, that's
What's
Hello,
up?
everyone.
What's
You
up,
know
guys?
Who we are. You know who we can be. You know who I am. We are Second Rounds NYC. Out here in Brooklyn. I am Alex Antoine. I'm sorry, Alex Aton Ryan.
Well, Antoine.
I gave him my government.
You gave the real
first-
name. You gave the real name on air.
I gave the government.
In the craft service, so they can find
How
you
dare-
everywhere.
I kind of.
Never show.
Yeah, but I am your first ever three-time Who You Got champion.
No one can.
Come on. Yes, you hear the people chanting my name. Yes. But we will shift it over to my left, and my brother right here will introduce himself while I kiss Bay.
What's up, everybody? It's Matthew Malave, aka Mr. Malave, aka your former two-time Who You Got
No.
champion. Former.
You don't know.
It hurts. It hurts, but I'm just happy that I get to see it every day.
Yes.
But I'm happy to be here at the Everett Lee Show. We're here in Brooklyn. I'm drinking a PBR, and as always, cheers to the messenger.
Cheers to the messenger. I'm drinking Arizona. Drinking a straight New York over here.
There's a little something in there. Yeah, water. Like high quality H2O. And I'm gonna shift it all the way to my far right. None other than Lex on deck.
What?
Lex on deck.
Here we go.
Lex
Showing
on deck.
lots of spam. You got flow.
Lex on deck.
Hey.
Lex on deck.
Hey.
Lex on deck.
Hey.
Let me go. I'm the Denver Elite Show. I can't do the freestyle right
Oh,
now.
you had it right now. He had it. I did have it. I thought he was going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Ready?
Okay.
Yo, here we go. Yo. Chill with my crew, come and flow with me. We're on here on Podcast City with Denver Lead Show. Understand this is how we always flow. And when we say second round, we mean all around. When we say second round, we mean all around.
Yeah, second rounds, all around.
That was kind of like
Hell yeah. Get a clap for that right there. I love that. Yeah.
Big celebrations. That's cool. Wow, you got a lot.
Hey, he's got a beer. Hold on, let me just
Yeah.
reach over here. I think we got some beer.
Split screen in here. Toast. This is to episode 100. Thank you for everyone who supported me the last 2 years of the Denver Elite Show, and 4 years. We'll say since 2014.
Aloha.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute, Everett. Wait. You gotta raise your glass up for old Steve-O.
That's right. Stone Cold Steve Austin says, "Give me a hell yeah."
What? What?
Please welcome Hilton Ariel Ruiz, film director and producer of Zombie with a Shotgun. How's it been, man?
It's been great, man. Damn, I can't even believe it's 100th episode. It just seemed like just the other day we did the first episode. It's amazing. Well, congrats on that as well.
Thank
that
you.
You keep on continuing and doing your, what you love and what you like. And thank you for having me on for the 100th episode.
No, man, it's been a wild ride. 100 episodes in. I want to welcome to the program tonight wrestling photographer Wayne Palmer. How you doing, Wayne?
Doing fine. How you doing?
I'm great, man. I am great. During that time growing up watching wrestling and stuff, did it inspire you to get into photography, or was that a passion? That's something you had growing up as a kid?
No, it was accidental. I got into photography. I got bored when I was in the service. I bought a camera when I was in the Army, and I started taking pictures. We didn't start taking wrestling pictures until about 1999. I started following the indies.
I have with me the CEO, founder of Bouncy Boxer Media, film director and producer of films such as Hot Mess in a Wedding Dress. Welcome Stephanie Davis to the program. How you doing, Stephanie?
Hey, good. Thanks for having me.
No problem. I pulled up on IMDb. I pulled up on Hot Mess in a Wedding Dress. It was on IMDb, and I was looking at that. And I was looking at the budget and looking at all the information there and the cast. And I like the definitely the story outline for it. And with filming it, how many days did it take to film it?
So we filmed Hot Mess in 8.5 days.
Wow, 8.5 days.
Mm-hmm.
No way. No way.
And really, the half was kind of like just a couple hours at the beach, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 8.5 days.
Wow. Is that the shortest, or is that the longest that you've ever filmed anything for yourself?
Oh, it's definitely the shortest. It's definitely the shortest for a feature. I'm used to, at least 15 days being on set for a feature. But when you don't have a whole lot of money in your budget, don't have a whole lot in your budget, you kind of have to figure things out. And really, the only way that we were able to do so little days was by having so much pre-production done and just being super, super prepared. I spent 3 full months from when I came back from Belize in May to when we started filming. Just like every single day, I was doing something to get ready for it, and my team was just amazing, and everybody was just really on the ball, so dedicated, so passionate about it, and it really shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the program the true master of wrestling ring music. Please welcome Hurricane JJ McGuire.
Yes, sir. Hey, Everett. Hi, everybody.
You've heard JJ's work. I've heard JJ's work. So basically, just ramble off the top of your head what we were talking about earlier before we went live.
Well, the most played theme in wrestling history of all time is the Sexy Boy theme. How about starting there?
There you go, right there.
Sexy Boy, yeah.
Shawn
He's
Michaels.
so cool. He's so sexy. Yeah. I wrote that in 5 minutes, and Jimmy penned the words as I was playing the chords, and that's what you got. And that's me playing all the instruments on it too.
Nice.
As most of the themes were. But Sexy Boy, $1 Million Man, Bret Hart, Road to Destruction, his theme. Oh Lord, did I say $1 Million Man?
Yes.
Honky Tonk Man.
Yes.
Let's see. I've got my list here. Yeah, there's so many. I get jumbled up trying to think of them all.
Right.
114 themes and bumpers altogether, but.
That's a lot of themes.
Legion of Doom, Barbarian, Beefcake Strut, Big Boss Man theme, American Males, Brian Pillman theme, Blondes Had More Fun, Booty Man, of course Bret Hart, Common Man Boogie. That was Dusty's theme. And I really miss Dusty. He was a beautiful person.
Yeah,
Crush, the Crush theme. Demolition, that's one of my favorites that I came up with. And actually, Rick Derringer, people think Rick Derringer wrote that. No, he didn't. I wrote it all except for the chorus. And Jimmy Hart was smart, and he said, "Why leave the chorus off?" And I said, "Well, that won't be a complete song."
Right.
He said, "No, leave it off. And when we send it up to New York for the album, Rick Derringer will add those 2 chords on the bridge, and we'll share a writer's credit with an icon person." And I went, "Sounds good to me."
Nice. Guest is the owner of Demo Blast Studios. You may have seen some of his work, or a lot of his work actually, in the indie wrestling scene. I want to welcome to the program today David Stockwell. How you doing, David?
Everett, I'm doing great, man. I appreciate you having me on the program.
How did you come up and create Demo Blast Studios? Can you tell me about that?
Absolutely. I mean, it's essentially a creative hub for me where, I wanted to have a place where, the different things that I enjoyed doing, that I would have a centralized home for everything, where I could post podcast interviews or my artwork or, social media videos, photography, or, anything along those lines.
Joining me on the podcast tonight, Scott Colbert and the horror nerd Todd Staruch of the Imaginarium Podcast. Gentlemen, how you doing tonight?
Gentlemen, wow, we got an upgrade. I haven't been this excited since my last herpes outbreak.
Oh, I gotta. Oh my God, I got something for that right there.
I figured I would start us in the toilet early and just get it over with.
Yeah, exactly. We like to veer off into the ditch as soon as possible.
So Todd, have you actually heard that intro? Because I know you never listened to our show.
Why in the world would I listen to our show?
One thing I seen on TV, I'm like, do we need another one of these fucking movies? Another movie about exorcisms. I'm like, come on, man. How many movies have they done about that? Really?
Well, what are you talking about? I think it's the Exorcism of Hannah Grace or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's coming out soon, or the Possession of Hannah Grace?
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you, but now see, I am a little bit biased because I'm a big fan of religious themed horror films. I always have been. I don't know if it's because I was born and raised Roman Catholic before I eventually left the church, but I think there's just something really creepy and scary about religious themed horror.
Right.
But having said that, you're right. How many different ways can you do a possession movie? So yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the trailer looks okay, but again, it looks like more of the same. So I agree with you there. How many of them do we need?
That laughter you heard in the background is my guest joining me tonight here on the program. I want to thank and welcome Chelsea Wolf of Bouncy Boxer Media and Hot Mess in a Wedding Dress, because I feel like a hot mess right now. She's an actress and film producer. What's up, Chelsea?
How's it going?
It could be going a lot
better.
better.
A glass of whiskey right now, Jesus.
I know. How has it been for you working on Hot Mess in a Wedding Dress? How's that been for you as an actress?
Oh, as an actress, this was our first feature, our first big baby. Wow, it was. We've definitely had some things tossed at us, filming production wise, but. As an actor, it was a lot of fun because, especially with Stephanie, I always ask her permission to do improv in certain scenes. Like, I'll feel comfortable with these lines, but I kind of want to toss my own thing. And I always want to ask her, since she'll edit, how comfortable she is with me kind of going, still on the subject, but just kind of improving it. She loves it and allows us, and I'm very fortunate for that because as soon as she gives me permission to kind of do my own thing, that's where majority of the craziness will start to happen.
EHF Tag Team, Wrestling Tag Team, Big Facts. Please welcome to the program, Jason Page and Eli Shelton. How you guys doing tonight?
Not too bad. How are you? Doing pretty good.
How did you?
Yeah, how did that come about? I'm interested in that.
When we went for a seminar that Ames was hosting, Damien was sitting ringside, just kind of watching the people that came in, and Ames pointed at Damien, and Damien came in the ring, and he said, "This guy right here," pointing at Damien, is one of the best at giving a promo, and so Damien just kind of cut a shoot promo, and Damien really plugged into our minds. When you cut a promo, you want to say like where it's at, what the date is, what time, and so Damien really helped us, maybe indirectly, because we didn't know him and we didn't really ask, but like it's just stuff we picked up on that he kept doing. So yeah, Damien helped us with our promo work a lot, and when we do our tag team gimmick in NOW, our promos really have a tendency to blow up just because of how goofy we are. We try to make everybody laugh, but at the same time convey a message that we're going to be there.
And make it so entertaining that they want to come out and watch us live. And that's the entire goal, is We want to make it entertaining to where everyone wants to see it, but entertaining enough to get the people out to the show.
Actress, film producer of Bouncy Boxer Media, and in the upcoming movie Hot Mess in a Wedding Dress. I want to welcome to the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Lexi Balstraya. Am I saying that right?
Balistreri, but it's okay. I'm used to it. I won't get insulted if you say it wrong. It's Italian.
Okay.
People can't even say it right, let alone spell it, so.
Can you give a little insight about what Hot Mess in a Wedding Dress is? Just a brief, or what you can without, Stephanie Davis coming at you, without revealing too
Sure.
much.
Well, the trailer's already dropped, so I'll just go right ahead.
Uh-huh.
So it is about a girl who is getting married, and she's a little bit of an edgier character. She's not like the typical I planned my wedding kind of girl. She doesn't. she wasn't really that kind of girl, and she's got this wedding dress that she got, or her mom helped her pick out, and she wants to connect to her wedding a little more. So she basically puts the dress on, and then she's trying to connect with it. She's trying to see, is this dress really me?
Right.
And then Hannah and Corey, her two best friends, come over, and shit hits the fan. Shit just hits the fan.
I can tell. I can definitely tell from the trailer. I mean, yeah, shit does hit the fan.
Shenanigans happen.
Because I'm looking from the trailer right there. I'm already focused on. I want to see where this goes right here. I want to see what the hell happens. I want to see what kind of shenanigans go on right now, because this is just so fucking great. It is. It is.
I understand that this is going to be your 100th podcast, and I've got a special gift for you, and I'm going to deliver it in person. Got it?
I got it. Wow. The Menace calling in, going to deliver me something special. Knock at the door, I better check.
This is you.
All right.
Wow. That's
wow.
Good memories.
What's that?
Good memories. Like, it's going to be last forever. Wait till 2019 comes. We got lots of craziness happening.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. I think we lost some people. They don't know good entertainment, and they just happen to leave.
Doesn't matter. Show goes on. We win, we lose guests. It's just a show. We're going to wrap it up pretty soon and call it a night. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's getting late, and I have another job I got to get to in the morning.
Put up the Christmas tree, man.
Well, talking about Christmas tree, I'm trying to find it right here, if I can freaking find it.
Yeah.
I want to pull this up because I want to mention this, because people's going to be excited about this, and they're definitely going to want to check this out here on Sunday night.
Sunday night, check out Christmas Carnage.
That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find the picture because I want to screenshot it right here.
Christmas Carnage. Hey, Christmas Carnage.
All right, I found it.
There it is.
Yep, I found it. Check it out. Let me screenshot this right here. This Sunday, Podcasting Network presents Christmas Carnage, coming to you this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Streaming live right here on Podcasting Network Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Podcasting Network. And you can find more on Podcast City Network on Facebook and on Twitter at Podcast City Net. We don't know right now. You and I are in the dark for what Christmas Carnage has planned for this Sunday.
You know him longer than I know him, so.
I actually don't. He's like, I'll let you know Sunday. You know, Chris is, I'll let you know Sunday. Okay. All right. Let me know Sunday. So I'll find out Sunday what the hell's going on with Christmas Carnage. One thing I want to mention. What's that on your head?
Oh, this right here. This little black logo right. That's collar and elbow.
Yeah. Nice. Look at that. You wearing the shirt, wearing the hat. Nice. Tell me about that. Tell the viewers about it too, and listeners.
Yeah, well, the viewers can check this out and support collar and elbow. Save 10% off your purchases when you use the promo code Deathmatch Russell Podcast.
Nice.
Click on the link, collar and elbow brand.com.
Nice. So support David C. Russell there and get yourself affiliated with and pick up a collar and elbow t-shirt and a hat right there.
And anything. You could pick out a school jacket. They got the old school Vader jacket looking, or the catalog, some cool designs and stuff.
Nice.
A lot in their catalog. I want to get to buy some more. I can't wait to buy some more. I should buy you something.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Where can people find more Deathmatch Russell podcast at there, Mr. David C. Russell?
You know what? They can catch me on this Sunday on the Christmas Carnage special. Excuse me.
Yes. And
alongside Everett Lee, the one and only.
Yep. And Mr. Chris Carnage. And where can they find you on social media?
Oh, social media? You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media. Deathmatchrussell.com. Follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32 and on Facebook. Facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Find me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net. Facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share. And on Twitter at Podcast City Net. You can hear Deathmatch Russell podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.
Thank you, Mr. David C. Russell.
Like my acting skills. I did some acting on that one.
I know. And I want to say thank you, everyone who tuned in to the Everett Lee Show on... My mind just went blank.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let me do this here. I just had a brain... Okay. All right. I want to thank everyone that's tuned in to the Everett Lee Show this year for 2018. Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone that's tuned in to ELS Uncut this year. It kind of started out, both shows started out kind of different than what they normally have been, and they've transferred into and transformed and flip-flopped for the remainder of 2018 into what you're seeing and listening to. I want to thank everyone for that, and I cannot wait for 2019 to see what it brings, and it's going to be awesome. It definitely is going to be awesome. Everett Lee Show will be back in January with new episodes, as you've seen on the promo. Everett Lee Show will be back in 2019, January 2019, with new episodes, new guests, new interviews, and much, much more. ELS Uncut will be returning back in 2019 with more discussions, random discussions like you've listened to and watched tonight here on Podcasting Network Twitch channel. And Friday nights is the place to be for ELS Uncut on random discussion. We'll have a guest drop in and get in on the discussion and much, much more. And also returning in 2019 will be this one show right here. I will have to pull up. I'm going to mention this right here. Soon as I can pull this up right here, people is going to be like, oh, I remember seeing that right there. And this show right here is coming back in 2019 with a little bit different format than what you would expect. But it's all good, man. It is all good. I mean, you're going to be like, wow. Talking about this right here. Let me get it on the screen. I am talking about the Deleted Wrestling Podcast. Is coming back in 2019 with new episodes. And joining me for the Deleted Wrestling Podcast. We got 2 episodes up on podcasting.net, which is classic throwback with classic wrestling. But the Deleted Wrestling Podcast in 2019 will just be all about wrestling. It will be all about wrestling. So, the Everett Lee Show, you will have guest interviews, such with wrestlers, independent filmmakers, and anybody in general in the entertainment industry. You're going to have the Deleted Wrestling Podcast, which is straight wrestling. We may be talking about what goes on during the week with wrestling. We may talk about classic matchups, classic stuff with wrestling. And on your Friday nights, you will have ELS Uncut, which will be a variety show talking about a lot of different things and much, much more. So be sure to check that out in 2019. And you know what, Mr. David C. Russell? That's it. That is it for the Everett Lee Show. Or ELS Uncut. And thank you for no one calling in tonight. I want to give my thumbs up for that. But I have to say that I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Everett Lee, and have one hell of a weekend, and don't do nothing I wouldn't do. So, Everett Lee signing off. We'll see you in 2019 for ELS Uncut. Peace.